Welcome back to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates. Viewers, we are continuing to chat this morning about the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport. And now, you heard in the last segment, we were speaking about this streamlined project for all the services that are within the division to target different aspects of the community and to target a change in our community for the better. And one part of that is being able to innovate. And to talk to us a little bit more about that innovation part of the STIRME project, where I'm being joined by Miss Anne-Marie DeGazon, and she is the Youth Development Director out of the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sports. So good morning and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for having us.
All right, now we're talking about a few things under that innovation step thing. And the first one is that of a Career Connect, an innovative project. What is this all about?
Okay, so we are very excited about Career Connect. We started it being our 3D Technical Vocational Career Fair. That's the name.
And I want to get into that because that sounds so interesting. Yes. What is this 3D Technical Vocational Career?
Right, so we found a way of, we wanted it to be paperless. We wanted to create an experience that persons will remember. You know, very often persons find some challenges deciding on what do I want to do? What career do I want to choose? And things changed up quite a bit in the post-COVID era when there is now a heavier demand for skills. And previously, some persons went into doing skills because they couldn't fit into other areas. So it was by default, I ended up being in the trade, in the auto mechanics, those things. But we are saying to persons, no, there is a demand for your services. There is a way, and we want people to be choosing the career options that they are in. And so because it's so new, there are so many dynamic new areas under the technical vocational field that we felt it important to bring that to the population, to our students who are still in school and have an opportunity, but also to those who are looking at the field now, at the market, and want to retool themselves, want to shift careers, change gears into the areas that are relevant. And we know those are the people who are making the money.
So what are we talking about here in this 3D vocational career?
Right. So it's presenting a look at all of the career, or not all, but maybe some of the non-traditional career opportunities in various sectors. We are going to be presenting in 7 core sectors in terms of agriculture. We're doing services, and services spans a whole range of services, including environmental, medical, hospitality, tourism, all of those services, and the vocational careers that are in those sectors that are in demand in Tobago, where we're having few persons coming in. We're also looking at intermodal transportation, and so that covers areas like the port, the air and sea and road. So we getting into the automotive industry and some of the fancy ones that the young people are liking to customization, apart from the general auto mechanics and so on. So we'll have exhibitors presenting in those areas. We're also looking at the creative industry and what are some of the careers that may be in that sectors. And of course, we can't forget ICT and communication, because that's what's moving everything here, the new look of things. So we will be getting into things like robotics, the drone technology, even simple as cell phone repairs, you know, which is so much in demand, but we have very few people. We all know the few people that exist in Tobago that treat with it. So the career fair is an opportunity where you can come and get an experience of these careers and to assist you in selecting where your preferred options are.
And how many exhibitors will we have on display?
We have about 44 exhibitors coming from those 7 sectors that I spoke about, and they should be set up to give you an immersive experience into the career.
And when is this happening?
It's happening the 21st and the 22nd, that is this Thursday and Friday at Shaw Park Complex. Booths are going to be open from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. It's inside the complex, so you get the cool of the day in the main auditorium. Persons can access from the side entrance. You should not be able to miss it, and you can come in. You can choose to spend the day with us or visit for a little while and come back.
All right, and then of course there is a lot more also on the program. I mean, under that innovative
Yes.
project thing, and there are some stakeholder meetings and so on coming up.
We are going to be having some follow-up after. We have been, I think what was unique about planning for this is that we had all of the institutions on board in the planning process, and we're not just leaving it there, but we are taking it and transition it into placements, assisting organization in increasing their enrollment rate. So we're not just saying come and see, but now come, let's take the further step as we work with you into getting you into the training opportunities that exist.
All right, so when are we going to hear or see of those stakeholder meetings?
You should see that within the near future. Very, very near future. I think it's all merged in tandem with our rollout of the STIRMI initiative that we would have spoken about. And key to moving forward in some of those particular areas is our stakeholders on board. So our time frames, which they would have mentioned earlier on, actually begins now into this fiscal and extends into next fiscal period. So you should begin seeing some meetings happening within the next month or so, but we will certainly come on board. I know I don't want to spill the beans because they said in the previous interview we'll be coming back again when we do the full launch of the STIRMI package, and our stakeholders, we would certainly be meeting with them beforehand so that they are on board with all of the plans that we have.
All right, and then coming back to this Career Connect and this 3D career fair that's happening, give us an idea of some of the people that we're expecting to see on the exhibits and stuff for the day.
So that's the part I was excited about having. So we're having the University of Trinidad and Tobago, and they're coming with several faculties, including their bioscience and agriculture, food technology, semen analysis, and all of that. They're coming with their robotics department, their aerodynamics department. We also have persons from DATAS in the Division of Education, Research, Technology, and they would be coming. They deal with financing opportunities for persons who are training and so on, so they'll be presenting on that and sharing some of their experiences. We have Unit Trust Corporation, the Department of Community Development. Some of their technical persons who do their vocational training programs are going to be joining us for them. So we're talking about hair and nail technology and jewelry and those kinds of things. We have the medical field, TRHA. I'm really excited about that. TRHA says to me that we're going to have a mini hospital at the fair. You have to come down and see it. And we're not talking the traditional doctors and nurses and so on. We're talking about the ancillary services, plaster room, physio, all of those technical areas that we, biomedical engineering, the lab, they are going to be at the fair. You have to come down. We have COSTAT. COSTAT is into communication, mass communication training. They do some nursing training as well. They will have the experience. You can come and see. We have Sagicor with the insurance. We have tourism. THTI is going to be there. NESC is going to be in the house as well. We have the Institute of Service Surveyors and Engineering. People are going to be there. MIC, Rojas Engineering is going to be there as well. They do all in the engineering sector. We have TITL, ePixel Studio, into the animations and so on. They are also going to be there. We have phone repairs, Eastside Tech, the Ministry of Digitization, and I'm really happy that they came on board with us. The Ministry of Digitization will be running some mini training courses right there. You can come, you can participate, interact with the new technology, the new systems that are on board, get involved. COSTAT, I said we should be having 91.9, and some other media houses will be participating. The Port, Empire Auto, Flawless Auto, the Academy of Auto Mechanics. We have Blue Heron Establishment. You know, people won't forgive you if you don't call their names, right? TPAC in terms of the culture and the art forms, they are also going to be joining us. We also have Eastern Credit Union and Nedco into the business sector, financing of your not only your study, but for those persons who also want to go into business. Because, you know, the next one for persons who do skills and vocational area is also business. We're not just talking about employment in the sector, locally, regionally, and internationally, but we're also inviting persons who want to start their own businesses.
All right. So once again, I let people know when and where all of this is happening, when and where they could go and experience all of these careers in the technological field and so on.
Well, definitely. The only place to be on the 21st and the 22nd of March.
That's this Thursday and Friday.
This Thursday and Friday, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. is at the Shaw Park Complex. Who won't be there? Yes. So make sure that you are there. Make sure you immerse yourself in the experience. Take your time. Bring the children. We want them to come up. Bring
and
the
of
young
course,
person.
Any cost?
That's right. There is absolutely no cost. It's free. It's the day after C. C is on the 21st. So when the children have finished, hey, descend on the fair. Come down and let them get this so that they know they're prepared, which stream they want to get into, you know, and they make the appropriate choices.
All right. I want to thank you so much, Ms. DeGazon, for being on with us and for giving us an update and letting us know where we need to be on Thursday and Friday.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you again so much. Okay. And well, viewers, well, thank you for joining us and being with us for the last couple hours here at Tobago Updates. And I hope you have a safe and wonderful day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.
Thank you.
To wake up and hear me neighbor, 60,000 people strong.